Good morning, Unity in the Seven Hills. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we're going to stand and sing some songs together this morning. Your soul is in the right place at the right time, and you are welcome here. Here we go. Here we are. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Hope you've had a great week. It's about to get better. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 Here we go. My soul is welcome here. 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 Woo! Yes, it is. Here we go. I am opening up to the Spirit. I am opening up all the way. I am opening up to the good things that are surely going to come my way. I am open, I am open, opening up all the way. I am opening up to the good things that are surely going to come my way. I am opening up to the Spirit. I am opening up all the way. I am opening up to the good things that are surely going to come my way. I am open, I am open, opening up all the way. I am opening up to the good things that are surely going to come my way. Let's open to some more things this morning. How about talents? I am opening up to my talents. I am opening up to receive. I am opening up to the good things that are surely going to flow through me. I am open, I am open, opening up to receive. I am opening up to the good things that are surely going to flow through me. We gotta wait for that vibration. I'm opening up to vibration. Here it is. I am opening up to the now. I am opening up to the good things that are surely going to bring a wow. I am open, I am open, opening up to the now, here and now. I am opening up to good things that are surely going to bring the wow. Woo! can't break. Let's sing that last line. I'm opening up to the good things that are surely going to bring the wow. Woo! Good morning, everybody. I'm doing the candle this morning. There you go, the candle's doing me this morning. Would you like to pray or shall I pray? I'm going to go ahead. So let's take some breaths. Receive the glory that has been given to us through the power of the universe that flows through us, the energy of goodness that flows through all things. And in this moment, we look inwards, bringing that energy in and through us. Somewhere in your life is a situation or a person that needs your special prayers today. Let's place them in our hearts and our thoughts right now. And bring the life to them that they need in this moment. The energy and power of God, the good, omnipotent. We bring that power and energy into this congregation, this community. The goodness that flows through all things. Taking it now into our greater community, Lynchburg, Campbell County, Bedford, into Virginia, throughout the United States. We bring that same energy and power of goodness to touch the hearts of all our leaders and our people. And now we spread that same energy into the world to touch all of the hearts and minds of people everywhere. We don't forget those who are hungry or in need. And now we bring that energy into us. Concentrated, flowing through us, bringing all the good to each one of us. And we say our prayer together. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life. God, the good, omnipotent.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome, visitors. You're welcome at Unity in the Seven Hills. If this is your first time with us, please be sure to pick up a welcome packet. And we invite you to come downstairs with us after service for food and fellowship. It's first Sunday. Our purpose statement. Let's say it together. We are creating a spiritual home for our community, a place that empowers and inspires growth, passion, and purpose, individually and collectively, to contribute to our world. A place for the spiritually led to be spiritually fed. Now it's time for our community news. Potluck downstairs today in the Namaste Cafe. And we will be having our 50-50 raffle that we'll be having each potluck on the first Sunday of the month. And come see the bookstore downstairs. It's going to be open Yeah, okay. Yeah, right? And we accept checks and Zelle payments. No, what? No?
Cash?
Oh, of course, and cash. Use the cash for the 50-50 too, you know? The Quest book study is Thursday, 1:30 on Zoom, and it is canceled this week, August 7th. Let's see, there's a lot on this. Unity in the Seven Hills. Link your Kroger rewards card at KrogerCommunityRewards.com. If you create an account or log in, search for Unity in the Seven Hills, select and click Save. Part of your, whatever you buy, a percentage of it will go towards Unity in Seven Hills. Good idea.
That's cool.
And let's party. Three Roads Brewery, Thursday, August 7th. Maybe that's why they canceled the book, the other book study, because it's the same day, same time. So,
Requesting.
Yappy Hour.
Mean chicken.
Next Sunday, the second Sunday of the month, we do our candle lighting ceremony. And we have meditation in the sanctuary on August 14th at 6 p.m. with Daniel. Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
It doesn't say that, I'm just telling you. It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
That's right.
August 14th. Mark your calendar. 6 p.m. And then August 15th, 6 to 8 p.m. is our summer concert starring Johnny Lex and the Allies. There's a suggested love offering of $20, and bring a chair just in case we're outside. But that depends on weather, right? Okay. This Unity in the Seven Hills, a local charity for August, is the Merriam House. Merriam House has been in 30 years of impact on our community. Thank you, Sally Ingram, our board president and prayer chaplain. And Paula's going to come up and talk about this next slide.
Good morning. So, quick board update. During the last town hall meeting, if you were here, we had talked about the need for a minister of record so that we were in compliance. And since then, the board has selected Reverend Tony Bain, which we're all familiar with. And she is going to be serving as our minister of record through the end of December. And also, we wanted to kind of let you know that there are a lot of Unity churches who are in our same boat. So I believe it was over 70 other churches across all of the Unity churches have a minister of record. And it's something that we will, at the end of December or leading up to that, kind of reevaluate what our next steps are going to be after that. And we realize that there are questions. So if you have any questions, please see myself, Sally, or Donna, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Let's say our mission together. Unity in the Seven Hills is a vibrant, inclusive community that inspires individual spiritual growth through education, prayer, heart connection, and sacred service. Terry's going to come up and read the daily word for us.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. This is the daily word for August 3rd, and the topic is truth. And I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. Living in an increasingly polarized world, I am aware not everyone will share my perspective or see life the way I do. As much as I want to live harmoniously with others, I also want to stand up for what I believe, what I know is true for me. I appreciate that others feel the same way about their beliefs. I speak my truth. I center myself in my divinity while acknowledging the divinity of all others. I am honest and grounded, staying steady if someone does not agree with me. Likewise, I receive other truths as I would want them to receive mine. And the presence of God is within me. I am a spiritual being living with integrity, speaking words of truth with spiritual power. These are the things that you shall do. Speak the truth to one another, render in your gates judgments that are true, and make for peace. Zechariah 8:16.
Thank you, that was nicely read. Really felt the power of that. And in each moment, as we go into meditation, we choose. And I'm choosing heaven today. Sing with me. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road to heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing freedom. I'm choosing freedom today. I'm choosing freedom today. I am walking the road to freedom right now, singing I'm choosing freedom today. I'm walking the road to freedom right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Daniel. So let's settle, which means get comfortable in your chair, in your seat. Make sure there's no tenseness anywhere in your body, if you can possibly do that. And breathe. So let's just breathe together. Let's let go of anything that is holding us back from being fully present right now. There is no bondage or limitation within me. See how that feels. There is no bondage or limitation within me. Every part of me moves in perfect harmony and freedom. And I affirm within myself right now that I cannot be tied, bound, nor made inactive in any way, for I am free spirit. Breathe. I sense the freedom of God life as it flows through me. I know that I must become the master of my own thinking in order to realize freedom and joy. I choose right now to be completely free of anything holding me back from the pathway of life. There is only one life. That life is God life, and that life is my life now. I choose to be happy, free, and complete in this moment. So let us go within to contemplate our freedom at the still point. We give thanks for this time to commune with the infinite presence within. Amen.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road to heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. Sing it with me now. I'm choosing freedom today. I'm choosing freedom today. I am walking the road to freedom right now, singing I'm choosing freedom today. I am walking the road to freedom right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. Good catch. All right, so today's song, Special Praise, is a song that I created with, well, some of you Marja Jubilee's words. If you haven't met her, she's a pretty vibrant person, and hopefully we'll be getting her in to speak shortly. She's working on another book and project as well, so she's an amazing woman. Seek the truth of who we are, beyond the skies, beyond the stars. Who we are is more than gold, unlimited stuff. We are beauty, we are kind. We are golden goodness to be mined. We believe and we know who we are. What we do now can take us so far. I am, you are, they are, we all are. Living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God. I am, you are, they are, we all are. Living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God. Find the light in who we see, branches of one glorious tree, within the heart and everywhere. One life, one love is what we share. We find freedom, we find peace. We have the strength to find our ease. We create who we choose to be. Forgive the past and set us free. I am, you are, they are, we all are. Living in the light of God, we are living in the light of God. Living in the light of God, living in the light of God. I am, you are, they are, we all are. Living in the light of God, we are living in the light of God. Living in the light of God. Living in the light of God. And now, Revvy.
Oh, yay! Good morning. I'm so glad to be here today and so glad to see you and all the people I can't see. Welcome. So happy to be here today. Let me, oh no, I guess I can leave that there. Thank you, that was lovely. Oh, so pretty. What would it be like to be Percy? Who's Percy? Right? Who is familiar with Mary Oliver, the poet Mary Oliver? Okay, okay. So this, I'm going to start with a poem by Mary Oliver. It's called Percy. If you've never read the poems of Mary Oliver, you haven't lived. Her work is amazing. Okay, Percy by Mary Oliver. Your friend is coming, I say to Percy, and name a name. And he runs to the door, his wide mouth open in its laugh shape, and waves, since he has one, his tail. Emerson, I am trying to live, as you said we must, the examined life. But there are days I wish there was less in my head to examine, nor to speak of the busy heart. How would it be to be Percy, I wonder? Not thinking, not weighing anything, just running forward. So, we know when it's time for Percy to go out, he wants to go out. Mary Oliver opens up the back door, and Percy runs out that door without a care in the world, not looking back at her, certainly not. He's always running forward and running for the pure joy of it. Nothing is in his way. Nothing is weighing him down. Should I go left? Should I go right? What's going to happen when I die? Oh, do I have enough money this month to pay for my health insurance? Oh, wait, what about those new medications? I really need a new TV. Yikes. Is Percy thinking and weighing all of that? No, I assure you he is not. However, from the dawn of man, when the first humans began to grasp the idea that they were each a being in a universe that seemed more or less hostile, the entire search of human beings has been for this one endeavor, and that is to get free of what they call evil. They want to get free from bondage, the shackles of lack, want, fear, superstition, uncertainty, pain, disease, poverty, and the fear of the hereafter. If we were truly free like Percy, we wouldn't be worried about any of that stuff at all. Because of this search, though, human systems have risen. Different philosophies, sciences, educational systems, security systems, economic institutions, and of course, religions. Specifically, they pop up because they want to let us know what happens next. It seems that what the world is demanding today is a sense of security, freedom, and liberty. But we must make sure we do not swap one image of bondage for another. If you look at the religious and philosophic history of the world, you might notice that almost invariably when the world traded one kind of religion for another, it didn't get a good deal. For instance, the Pilgrims came to America to worship God in their own way, right? Because we all know the history. We learned like what in middle school, that they were being persecuted in England, and so they came to America thinking they were going to find religious freedom. But what they actually discovered in the colonies, that they worshiped God in the way that the most strong-minded person in that colony decided was the way to worship God. That is not religious freedom. If we study systems of thought that have transpired over the last, well, let's say 7,000 years of human history, one can see how difficult it is for the human mind to conceive liberty without license, without having the ego getting involved. And we can only give birth to freedom when we have conceived liberty. So that sentence means this. Liberty refers to a state of being free from physical restraint and external control, allowing individuals to make their own choices and pursue their own goals. It is often associated with the rights recognized and protected by the government, such as freedom of speech or religion, which we seem to be having a little bit of problems with right now. License represents an excessive or abusive form of freedom. It involves disregarding the law, disregarding moral obligations, and the rights and well-being of others. Therefore, this phrase, conceiving liberty without license, means recognizing that true liberty comes with inherent responsibilities. It involves exercising one's freedom in a way that respects the rights and freedom of others and contributes to the well-being of society. Unrestrained freedom, or what we call license, leads to chaos, harm, and ultimately a reduction of freedom for everybody. When individuals act without regard for the consequences of their actions, it undermines the very foundation of a free and just society. This distinction is crucial for maintaining a healthy and functioning society where individuals can enjoy their freedom while also living together peacefully and cooperatively, no matter what community they are talking about. Their church, their home neighborhood, their job, anywhere in their community. To put it in the most simple terms, we can quote the Wiccan philosophy, which says, in a very short sentence, do what you will, harming none. That is so simple, and that is really what I'm talking about here. True freedom, true liberty has something cosmic behind it. According to Charles Fillmore, founder of Unity, freedom is a quality of being without thought of restraint, bondage, limitation, or repression. Basically, it means that we have a sense of complete well-being. That would be our freedom, a complete sense of well-being. He further says that we can never know the full meaning of freedom until we abide in our inherent spiritual consciousness. So if the time has come that modern science has proved that we cannot even move a piece of paper without changing the balance of the entire universe. Remember when they discovered the butterfly wings over here and what it was doing over here? If we have come to the place where we know that the stuff of our physical bodies is the same stuff that makes the planets, if we have come to the place where such a profound unity is maintained that physicists believe there is no such thing as disunity in the physical world, then we can easily see what the great spiritual leaders of the ages meant when they told us of the greater unity in which we all live, move, and have our being, and that the idea of freedom itself is tied up with the true concept of the unity of good. If our nature is one, if God is one, then we are all tied into an indivisible unity. The word individual actually means undivided. So we are undivided from the whole. Even though we may physically appear to be separate, we are not. We are undivided from the whole. I am just suggesting here that we will have to get back to unity in order to find the real meaning of freedom. Nothing in any part of this cosmic whole could be considered freedom that would destroy the liberty of some other part of it. That would actually be self-destruction. So we know that true liberty must spring from true unity. We are one even while we are many. And since each one of us is a part of the whole, if we seek to destroy each other, we only ultimately hurt ourselves. Think about the wars going on around the world. Our freedom will come only in such degree as we no longer do anything that hurts someone else. And that does not mean we have to become a spiritual or intellectual doormat either. Nothing in my belief, my personal belief, causes me to believe that God wants me to suffer for myself or for anyone else. How can a supreme being desire my suffering without imposing that suffering? And what kind of a universe has a God who suffers and imposing suffering? No, not this one. However, the whole theology and religious reaction of people who believe this arises out of fear and superstition. It is not so that God wants us to suffer. And still we suffer. Why? Human beings suffer limitation, not because the infinite presence imposes limitation, but because we do not understand our freedom. The meaning of freedom implies the possibility of suffering, because if we are free, We are free only by the virtue of the possibility of choosing more than one course of action. And when we begin to develop our freedom, seldom do we do it directly. And we generally, unfortunately, create a new kind of bondage. It's like leaping from the frying pan into the fire. Our final freedom will come only as it is tied to divine wisdom. So here's a very important sentence. This is an important thought. It is a solace to the mind when we come to the understanding that all human limitation from the standpoint of the divinity within us is unnecessary. So it is a comfort to our mind when we come to understand that all human limitation from the standpoint of the divinity within us is totally unnecessary. We recognize that we experience pain, but how could there be an eternal reality to pain? If this were true, we would have a suffering universe and a suffering God, all of which are untrue and impossible. It is a good thing that our human lives are marked by change and impermanence, because if our lives were not, just think of it, we would be stuck in a loop of our very first situation, and nothing would change. There would be no freedom of choice. So change is good. We all desire freedom. We do not like evil. We do not like pain. We do not like poverty. We do not like unhappiness. Oh, and I started to sound like Dr. Seuss. Sorry. But why should we? Because God does not impose those things on us. Why do we do it? We sense our freedom. We sense liberty. We sense God. Yet out there in the objective world, the world we see, we experience limitation. And the argument is between what we feel ought to take place and what we see taking place, what we see that the world is experiencing. It seems like we're two people, one who experiences error, or what we might call evil, and the other part of us knows that there should be no error, there should be no evil. The age-old discussion of the problem of evil will never be answered until we realize that evil is not a thing of itself. It is simply the misuse of the law of freedom. In order to obtain real freedom, we must know definitely and consistently that the universe is for us and never against us. Now, of course, I know there's someone out there yelling at me in their head, "What? No, that's not true. The universe is not for me. Look at all the evil and the limitation and the lack and the physical pain and the anguish of the whole human race." I hear you. I hear you. We shall have to learn that evil is neither person, place, nor thing of itself, but it is an experience that we are allowed to have, should we choose it, because of our divine individuality. Until, through negative experience, we learn to use the law, and I'm talking about capital L law, affirmatively, to cooperate with it, and so to enjoy its full benefit. For the true law is the law of liberty and not the law of bondage. God is spiritual law working in our lives. Our belief in evil binds us to it, and it becomes part of our reality. However, the universe is foolproof. It does not say that we can have what we can take. We must expect to experience the logical result of our thought and act, whether it's good or whether we see it as evil or error. You must become the master of your own thinking. God gave us free will from the very beginning. Free will is our inherent freedom to act as we determine. If we choose to act in accord with divine law, we build harmony, health, happiness, peace, love, and plenty. I would call that heaven. Becoming the master of your own thinking is the only way you will be able to enjoy freedom and actually realize freedom and joy. So, let's live up to Emerson's expectation that we would endeavor to live that examined life every day. And also, like our friend Percy, spend some time not thinking, not weighing anything, just running freely forward with tails wagging. I thank you.
I've got to tell you, I saw that exact thing yesterday. We finally finished the project that Creasy and I have been working on to turn around the house that some of you might remember Chris Hewitt, musician who used to come in here and sing quite regularly. Anyway, he's renting out a property, and the guy who moved in has a husky. And it was the first time this husky had visited the grounds. 5.5 acres of pure tail wagging and joy. It was running all over the place. So let's do the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. Let's stand and sing those words together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. You can take a seat. Oh, actually.
Let's affirm our abundance together. Unity in the Seven Hills is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us. And we accomplish mighty works together. Giving from the heart allows us to cover our needs, thrive, and to grow together. If you're joining us online, you can give at unityinthesevenhills.org. Whether you're here in person or online, know that your generosity is deeply appreciated, honored, and blessed. Thank you for supporting our mission and helping us to grow in love and connection. Now the sharing abundance. The ushers will pass our offering bags to you for you to place your generous donations and tithes into so that you can share your abundance with Unity in the Seven Hills, your spiritual community. If it's not your time to give, please bless our offering bags as you pass them. If you don't have an affirmation, they are available at the front of the sanctuary for you to pick up on your way downstairs, as well as on the back table. Please take one and maybe one to share or pass on to someone who's looking for a positive spiritual place to brighten their day.
So, as when we finish something wonderful and the collection, we'll stand in our rows, imagine them full with people, and the lines will go straight across. If you can connect in the middle, that's great, and we'll hold hands. And as we sing something wonderful, does that make sense? We'll follow the ushers.
Peace song at the end.
Yes. That's, we hold hands on peace song. But. Here we go. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, yes you can. I can feel it in my soul. Sing it like you mean it. I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no it won't let go. All this love inside, we can let it shine. Yes we can. Let's stand and sing something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no it won't let go. All this love inside, we can let it shine. Yes we can. Something wonderful. Woo!
Acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Just what are you feeling right now?
This hurts me. This hurts me.
And I don't know.
And not being able to come up and hold hands and love on everybody and sing to everybody and just say, oh, that hurts me. That changes everything. You know.
So here's,
And there are,
let me tell you part of
there
the,
are others that aren't speaking up.
yeah, so let me tell you some, one of the reasons that we,
I don't even want to sing. It doesn't make me feel
Let me-
like singing out.
thank you. Let me just explain that one of the reasons that we've chosen to do it this way is to include everybody. There are people in our community that can't walk up and give their offerings and are stuck outside of the circle. And when we have new people in, it seems a little culty, and we've had that comment several times.
But this feels like Christian churchy. And
Big church.
Okay, so we'll discuss this later. We're online right now. We are going to have the birthday song. Oh no, let's do the blessing of the gifts. So, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Today's prayer chaplain is Sally, and she'll be up here on the stage afterwards.
Donna.
Oh, it's Donna. And then, all right, just before we have the peace song and hold hands across the aisle, imagine when there's 70 people in here, and it would be too big to have a circle, too many people. So anybody who's got a birthday in August, come on down. Anybody? Hey, there's Shelby and Revvy.
And Revvy.
And whoever's out there online, let's sing happy birthday to them.
You're making me tickle here.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday.
Now let's do that holding hands thing, and we will we'll close with the peace song. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united all our ways. with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally.